Let me take you back to a time when America was tearing itself apart. Brother fighting against brother, the North against the South, and enslaved people, their cries, it was echoing through the fields. The year was 1863 and the United States was drenched in the blood of the Civil War. But amidst that chaos, one man picked up his pen and with a few bold strokes changed the destiny of millions. That man was Abraham Lincoln, the tall, weary-eyed president who carried the weight of a divided nation on his shoulders. Lincoln had always hated slavery, but freeing the enslaved wasn't so simple. The country was at war and even some in the North didn't believe in equality. If he moved too soon, he could lose the border states. If he waited too long, the war might be lost entirely. Then came a moment that would test his courage. The Union Army's early defeats made him look weak. Critics called him indecisive, but when the Union finally won a crucial victory at Antietam, Lincoln saw his chance. He realized something powerful. This war wasn't just about preserving the Union, it was about defining its soul. So on January 1st, 1863, as the first light of the new year rose over Washington, Abraham Lincoln sat at his desk. His hands trembled, not from fear, but from exhaustion. He had shaken hands with hundreds of people at a New Year's reception earlier, and his right hand was numb. He paused, looked at the document before him, the Emancipation Proclamation, and he said, "If my name ever goes into history, it will be for this act, and my whole soul is in it." Then he signed. With that signature, he declared freedom for over 3 million enslaved people in the Confederate States. The news spread slowly, carried by whispers, soldiers, and Union flags. In places like Galveston, Texas, it took more than 2 years for the message to reach the enslaved. But when it did, freedom erupted like wildfire. Songs, tears, prayers, the breath of Juneteenth, all rooted in that moment Lincoln dared to act. But make no mistake, freedom didn't come easy. The war raged on, men died. Lincoln himself wouldn't live to see the promise of his proclamation fully realized. Yet his words, "All persons held as slaves shall be thenceforward and forever free," became the moral heartbeat of America's transformation. And so a piece of paper signed by tired hands on a cold January morning became more powerful than any army. It wasn't just ink, it was the echo of justice, the sound of chains breaking, and the first breath of liberty for a people long denied it. And that's the story of the Emancipation Proclamation, the day one pen set a nation free. What do you think of the story? I'd like to know in the comment section. For more stories like this, please follow, like, share, and subscribe.